Hello everyone, my name is Josue. I'm a technician, professor, and doctor, and today we are going to talk about non-technical skills. And once more, I would like to invite you to go together with me through this path here, understanding a little bit more about this subject. Well, non-technical skills are the cognitive and social skills that complement technical skills and contribute to safety and efficient task performance, as presented by Professor Rona Flynn in the book Safety at the Sharp End. Also, a lot of institutions in the world adopt the same concept and theory on their work and document as IOGP. And from this set of non-technical skills, five really are important because they are the base of the understanding about all the non-technical skills that is present in workplaces. Also, it's very important to mention that non-technical skills not only complement our work's technical skill, they are part of the job, of the task performance itself, and cannot be removed from the equation, cannot be equalized. It's part of the work itself. And now I would like to invite you to go together with me talking about each one of these ones here a little bit more deeper. The first one is situation awareness. It's the way to develop and maintain dynamic awareness of the situations and risks present during the operation by gathering information from multiple sources, understand what they mean, and anticipate what may happen. And how can we understand that with a real example? Well, I would like to introduce you Tilly Smith, a 10-year-old girl that shows us how is the situation awareness in a very important situation. As you can see, she understood the signs of the sea and realized, based on her technical skills about geography, that something was wrong in that environment. And together with her parents, they helped a lot of people on that beach. Some authorities say that they may have saved more than 200 lives, having the situation awareness about something that was happening in some situation. When you take this and go to analyze your workplace, it's the same way to do. Understand all the signs and have anticipation actions to avoid or to enhance some actions or some happening in your workplace. And also, we have decision making, the ability to make a judgment or choose an appropriate option or more than one option to meet the needs of an assessor or anticipate situation, as well as unforeseen ones. Talking about these non-technical skills, a very good example was the emergency land on the Hudson River. There we saw how a lot of decision makers through these different signs and the emergence itself that was happening was adequately taken to go through a situation and save all the lives inside that airplane. And just remember what Captain Sully said after this event: not every situation can be foreseen or anticipated. There isn't a checklist for everything. So our decision make, it's an important non-technical skills when we are in front of foreseeing situations, developing ways to solve problems, develop ways to help someone, develop ways to build a situation where safety is the most important issue on that workplace. Also, we have teamwork, this ability to work effectively and interdependently in groups or two or more to achieve a common goal. And a very good example of that, in more than 400 kilometers away from Earth, was Dean Lovell saying that in Apollo 13 event, where the famous phrase, Houston, we have a problem, was quoted, it doesn't matter the distance. It doesn't matter what was happening. The mission control and all workers inside that capsule was working one single team, having a true teamwork in this situation. Actually, we may understand that after seeing how the effects of this teamwork posed in this situation, the phrase would be, Houston, we don't have a problem, we have a solution. And this solution is teamwork. And also, we have leadership, the ability to successfully influence other people to achieve a common goal by providing guidance, direction, coordination, and support. I highlight this last one, support. So I think that a very good example in this big and out of scale situation of COVID pandemic was the actions of Jacinda Ardern from New Zealand, showing that her leadership is based on strength and courage, but also on empathy. An empathy leader, a compassionate leader, make difference. Also, you may say or may consider, hey, Josué, she's a leader, she's a prime minister. Leadership is just for leaders, for someone who has a very high function or job. Well, leadership is also very suitable for 16-year-old kids. Greta, you are never too small to make a difference. She's a leader. She's a leader of 16 years old. Of course, this year she's not 16 years old anymore. But when she started that, she was 16 years old. So if you remember also, we started talking about these non-technical skills with situation awareness, where a 10 years old girl make a difference as well. And this kind of action, this kind of leadership is make the difference in the world, as we can see that Jacinda Ardern was indicated in 2020, and Greta was indicated to Nobel Peace Prize in 2022. And closing this all non-technical skills here, we have communication. The communication, I may say, I love to say that communication is the cement that go all over the bricks of non-technical skills, doing this construction that is the non-technical skills itself. So you have communication at work, it's a verbal communication, but you have also non-verbal communication at work. I remember, I'm married about 23 years old, and I remember the first face of my wife when I say I love you to her. Remember that the face, the posture, and a lot of other signs without with a single word spoken is a way to communication too. And also, when we put this kind of non-verbal communication in the workplace itself, we have the example of the non-verbal communication of signally, as we see in the airports, as we see in ports, and all over places where we don't have ways to have the verbal communication. And of course, the signs, the symbols. Symbols like this are international symbols that show to us how recycle is very important. And now, going to the end of this presentation, I would like to show a figure that represents, and it's a resume of everything that we talk right now. The non-technical skills, together with our technical skills and individual characteristics, make build, construct the worker itself. And I would like to invite a very successful worker here to show us a little bit more what it is. For instance, Sully has all the technical skills, aeronautics, safety, operational procedures, etc., to do his job. Also, he has some individual characteristics important for this job, some health exams demanded by the regulation, other issues as well. But the non-technical skills that we highlighted for him here, the decision make, is not the only one present on his job. You can see as well the situational awareness. He's looking the Hudson River, the LaGuardia, and all of the options that he could land that time. The teamwork, I read the book, the 3 books, and I saw the movie, and if you can remember, it's clearly asked to Jeff, his co-pilot, do you have any other ideas? And also the teamwork with all the ladies holding on and help the passenger. The leadership, well, it talks to itself. The leadership of Sully is something that must be taken as an example. And the communication, the voice, if you could see the statement from the passenger, the voice, the calm, beyond that, the urgency of that situation. But you may say, well, Josué, that's Sully. He's a hell of a pilot. I'm not Sully. Well, we are not Sully. We are ourselves. But if we take the same diagram here, the same cycle, the same figure, and put someone else, just a kid of 10 years old, yes, we can see the same thing. She has some technical skills on geography, on environment. She has also physical capacity to run along the beach, warn other people out there. And not only the situation awareness, as we pointed here, but she's also had the decision maker to do something. She had the teamwork together with her parents to do what they did. She had the leadership to say, to listen, and to do. And of course, the communication itself go all along the beach. A 10 years old girl. You can do that. We can do that. Everyone can do that. We are the results of our technical skills, non-technical skills, individual characteristics blended together. And yes, we are the worker. We are in the middle of this. I have some technical skills over electronics, electrical, human factors, neuroscience, etc. But you do in a lot of different areas. You have some non-technical skills. For instance, here doing this video, I'm using my communication, but you use very well and in all situations, in personal life and job life and the work life, your non-technical skills and technical skills, and your individual characteristics. For instance, I'm tall. I can't enter in all confined space in an offshore oil platform, but other people do because of the individual characteristics. So always remember, we are blended together. We are the set of our individual characteristics, non-technical skills and technical skills. They are together. They can't be removed from this equation. And all of this are the cognitive and social skills needed to do a safe and efficient work every day in our lives, in the daily works and in the emergency situation, as we saw here with these 2 examples. So, finishing this presentation, I would like to remember something very important that I used to say, that people, workers, they are not the problem. They are the solution. You, my friend, are the solution. Everyone is the solution. Together we can make the difference. Thank you for your consideration seeing this video, and we'll see you in another videos here. Hey, do.